The CEO found out that his ex-girlfriend who had abandoned him was now completely blind. Just then, a car was about to hit the woman. The man rushed forward instinctively to protect her, but the blind woman did not recognize that he was her ex-boyfriend. She thought she had bumped into someone, so she apologized to the man in a panic. Looking at the flustered woman, all the hatred he had harbored for her over the years vanished in an instant. He had no idea that the woman had left him back then to protect him. It turned out that ever since the woman's parents passed away, her uncle had been plotting against her everywhere because he coveted her family's property. The woman was afraid that her uncle would hurt the man, so she broke up with him in the most hurtful way possible. But the man had thought that the woman left him because she looked down on his poverty. Now he had become a well-known entrepreneur. Seeing how miserable the woman was living now, he left her alone and walked into the banquet hall. Soon enough, he saw the woman being carefully led to the bathroom by a waiter. Eventually, the man could not help but be drawn to her. At that moment, the blind woman was fumbling for her wound, trying to take care of it by herself. Watching the woman's difficulty and helplessness, he quickly stepped forward to help her sit down steadily. The woman asked him who he was, but he just silently cleaned her wound. It was not until the woman started to struggle that he said, "Don't move, or you'll end up with a scar." His words made the woman zone out instantly, because her ex-boyfriend had said the exact same thing when he bandaged her wound back in high school. The woman could not help but call out the man's name. The man immediately denied it flusteredly and then turned around and left. So the woman did not think much more of it. She believed that the person she had abandoned could never be the one helping her. When the man returned to the banquet hall, he happened to hear the woman's cousin speaking ill of her. The man immediately walked over to her side. He said that he intended to form a marriage alliance with her family. The woman's cousin was overjoyed. She mistakenly thought that the man wanted to marry her, so she immediately took him to meet her father. And her father was none other than the woman's uncle. Just as the woman's uncle thought his family was about to squeeze into the upper class, the man said that the person he wanted to marry was his niece. The woman's cousin could not accept that the man would rather marry a blind woman than her. She immediately joined forces with her mother to slander the woman. But the man took out a contract worth $50 million as a marriage condition. The money-greedy uncle immediately agreed to marry his niece off to him. The next day, the man came to pick up the woman to get their marriage certificate, but the woman overheard a conversation between him and his friend. She instantly recognized that it was the voice of her ex-boyfriend.